Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to LeatherfaceMTG, and on this Tabletop Tuesday, we've got Drifter227 here. So what is going on, sir?
Hello. Not much.
Nice. It looks like you're covering up your alter ego, DJ Sliver. Nice, but...
Can't let people know.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know you had some cred hidden. Awesome, man. Alright, well, hey, we're going to play a little Commander again here, and you are streaming live on Twitch, so if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to check out Drifter227 over on Twitch. I will make sure there's a link to that in the comments. And you're going to post this on YouTube, your YouTube channel, sir?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
My YouTube channel is Drifter227. If you can find it right now, I probably can't.
They'll be able to find it. I'll make sure that the link for your exact channel will be in the description of this video. Awesome, man. So, alright, well, we had a lot of fun playing last time, so let's go ahead and I see you've changed decks. So you've got Sam here. I've again got Wylith. It looks like we're playing very similar decks here, but you want to
very similar.
You want to go ahead and talk about your deck for a minute, sir?
So mainly, mine is just casting equipments, trying to draw as much as I can with Saram. It's basically what the equipment side is called. It's called Voltron, where you're basically trying to just pump up one creature to swing through anything.
Awesome. Good description there. I've heard of Voltron for quite a bit, but never heard the actual description on what it truly meant. So nice. Turns out I'm also playing a Voltron deck. My deck is Wylith. I am also trying to get it on the field, pump it up with equipment and enchantments and draw cards. But right before we start this, I'm going to have to go ahead and give a quick shout out to the Cryptic Commander podcast. And they are sponsored by the Magic the Gathers Players Group. And if you're an MTG player, get on Facebook, check out the group section, search for Magic the Gathering Players Group, and go check out everything they've got. They post a lot. The conversation is endless daily, so you can always find new info about cards. You can find out, of course, I promote my own things. A lot of other content creators do promote on the channel, so it's a good way to find out of other content creators out there, other news, and just Magic the Gathering in general. And as far as the Cryptic Commander podcast goes, check out that. Every single new episode is recorded on Saturdays. Check it out on any of your podcast player of choice, and feel free to check them out on YouTube as well. They have a YouTube channel. They're still growing. I think that they're posting mostly arena videos right now, but I do believe they got some pretty big plans coming up for their YouTube channel. So without further ado, you ready to get into the gameplay, Drifter?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, you want to do the randomizer on here to see who goes first, or do you want to just do...
Yeah, we can do that. They're probably fixed to how we're, cross each other instead of, up and down.
Yeah. Alright.
There we go.
Boom.
Looks like it's me first and then you second.
Sounds good, man. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and draw my 7, and let's see how this game goes.
I think I will go with this. Yeah, I can do this.
Alright, I will not chance this one. I've got to go ahead and mull. I swear, I've literally been shuffling my deck for like 10 straight minutes. And I stop and I'm like, alright, it's good. Wrong, it is not good. But hey, the shuffler is broken, but the shuffler's me. So these new sleeves, I haven't really broken them in yet. They're pretty sticky. Got the Ragnar, what, I don't know actually how to pronounce his name offhand, but man, these sleeves are good. That's another commander type deck I would like to test out. That 0-drop red commander.
Yeah. It's basically can be built the same way as both of our decks, actually.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, he comes out for nothing, and we just gotta
Pump them up.
yeah, just keep pumping him up. He doesn't have any power to him. What's a good partner? He can be a partner. So what would be a good partner for us?
I think it depends on the way that you're pumping them up. Because there are some that are better as partners, like dealing with counters. There's some that are better dealing with like permanents entering type stuff. So I'm not really sure which one would actually be better for him.
Okay. Um. Well, I'll go ahead and keep this. We are playing the free mulligan first for mulligan free rule.
Yep.
So yeah, I will go ahead and keep this, and it looks like you're on the play, sir.
Off with a plains, and then tap the plains to play Authority of the Consuls. So Authority of the Consuls is creatures your opponent control enter the battlefield tapped, and when a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent control, I gain 1 life.
Ooh, nice, nice. I don't think I have that card in here, but I do think I own it.
And I will pass.
Alright, I don't have it in my deck because I'm staring at it. Alright.
You probably just took it out.
I do not know. I really have only probably added like 5 cards into this precon, so I will play a Stone Quarry tap and pass the turn.
Alright. I will untap, drop a turn, play a plains, and I will go ahead and play my commander Saram.
Nice.
And I will pass.
Alright. Untap, draw. I will. I'll go ahead and play a Rogue's Passage.
Yep.
And I guess for 2. Yeah, for 2, I will play a Mask of Avacyn.
Oh, yeah.
Mask of Avacyn is a 2-drop artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+2 and has hexproof. Equipment cost
Yep.
is 3. And I'll pass turn.
Right. I will untap, drop a turn. I will play a plains. Then I will pay 2, cast Captain Clause. It's an equipment, so Saram will trigger and I will draw a card. And then Captain Clause is equipped creature gets +1/+0, and when the equipped creature attacks, put a 1/1 white core ally creature token onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and its equip is 1.
Nice.
So I will go ahead and pay 1 to equip the Captain Clause. So now Saram will be a 3/2.
Oh yeah.
And I will go to combat, swing for 3, which will make the 1/1. It'll be 4 damage in total, with 3 of it being commander.
Oh, the 1/1 is tapped and attacking. Nice.
Yep.
Well, I'm down to 4. And that would be 4 commander damage.
3, because it's only 3 from Saram.
Oh yes, correct, sir. Thank you. All right.
And I will pass it back to you.
All right. Untap, draw. Let's we'll play a plains, and I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and just bring my commander to the field. It'll enter tap though, correct?
Yep. And when it enters, I will gain 1 life.
Alright. And that will be all for turn, sir.
Right, I will untap. Draw for turn. I will play a Plains. Then I will tap 1, play a Short Sword. It will trigger Saram and I'll draw. And Short Sword is just equip creature gets +1/+1 with equip for 1.
Okay. Not bad.
Then I will tap 2 to cast Jousting Lance. Trigger Saram for the draw.
Nice.
And then it is equipped creature gets +2/+0 as long as it's my turn. The equipped creature has first strike and has equipped for 3. So then I will tap 1, put Short Sword on Saram. So now they are a 4/3. And how big is Wyland?
Wireless a 2/2.
2/2. I will go ahead and swing.
He's also tapped.
Oh yeah. I'll swing for 5, but it will make the other 1/1, so it'll be 6. With 4 of it being Saram's damage.
Alright, I'll take 6 total. Down to 30 already, and that'll take 7 on that commander damage.
And I will pass.
Well, let's see what we can do. Untap and draw. Go ahead and play a Plains. Saram is, what's his power and toughness right now, sir?
They are a 4/3.
And how many abilities does he have?
So he has just the Captain Claws abilities right now. Other than that, he has no. He doesn't have like First Strike, Trample, or anything like that.
Okay. Gotcha then. All right. Well, that's good. Let's do. We'll go ahead and play. I actually don't. I'm gonna play this one because I got a question about how it's gonna work. So, let's tap the tap 3, and I'm gonna play an Unquestioned Authority. It is a 3-drop enchantment aura. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card. Enchant creature has protection from creatures. So,
Yeah.
I will attach that to Wylith and draw a card. Now, my question is, can I declare Wylith a blocker for anything that you're swinging with, and with protection from creatures, and it just won't take damage, but it still deals damage, right?
Yep. So the way protection works is that it just can't take damage from that source, but it can still deal that damage to them.
Okay, cool. Cool beans. So I will. I will go ahead and with my remaining land, I will play a Bone Splitter, a 1-drop equipment. Creature gets +2/+0 with an equipment cost of 1, and I will pass turn.
Alright. I will untap, draw for turn, play a Plains. Let's see. So they're still just a 2/2, but they have protection, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will still go ahead, go to combat, swing with a 4/3, 1/1, 1/1, and it makes another 1/1.
Yes.
So it'll be 7 in total.
Alrighty, I will go ahead and block the SRAM. So it pretty much does nothing then, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a what's his toughness? I'm sorry.
He's 4/3.
4/3. Okay, yeah.
And then 3 tokens got through.
Yes. Take the 3.
Then on second main, I will tap 2 to play Mirror Retriever. So Mirror Retriever is a 1/1, but when it dies, return target artifact card from my graveyard to my hand. And then I will play for 3 Scepter of Empires. So Scepter of Empires is tap. It deals 1 damage to target player. It deals 3 damage to that player instead if I control artifacts named Crown of Empires and Throne of Empires.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and just tap it to deal 1 damage to you.
Alright, that's the 1.
And that will be my turn.
Well, alright. Let's see what we can do.
Oh.
Tap, draw. Play a mountain. And let's see. Go ahead and pay 1 colorless here and attach the Bone Splitter to Wylith.
Yep.
So he's a
I can finally kill my Surrey.
he's a 4/2. 4/2 and I mean that's I guess we'll just do let's do 1, and I'll play an Explorer's Scope. It is an artifact equipment. When an equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. And I will pay 1 to equip it to Wylith.
Yep.
Excuse me. And where are we at here? I'm just going to put a dice on Wylith. It will be his power.
Okay.
So he is a 4/2 at the moment. And I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. Drop a turn. Play a Plains. Then I will go ahead and tap 6 to play Argentum Armor. So, trigger Saram and I'll draw a card.
Timeout. Can we back up a hair? Your
Yeah.
camera.
Of course again. Alright, to do this, I'll do the same way I have.
Reload the game.
All good. When we restart this, can we just start your turn over?
Alright,
Alright.
so,
Alright.
yeah.
Alright, so
Going
how'd your turn start?
So I tapped 6 mana, and cast Argentum Armor, which will trigger Saram for me to draw a card.
Yes.
And Argentum Armor is equipped creature gets +6/+6, and when the equipped creature attacks, destroy target permanent. And it has equipped for 6.
Damn.
And I will pass.
Alright. I will untap, draw. I don't know why this card's in this deck, that's weird. But I will play. I will actually read the scope again. Okay, yes. So I will play a Slayer Stronghold, and I will tap 3, and I will attach Mask of Avacyn, giving Wylith +1/+2 and hexproof. So he's a 5/4 now. Oops. And enter combat, and I will swing with Wylith for 5 with trample. Triggers, I get to look at the top card. If it's a land, I get to put it on the battlefield tapped. It is a land, I will put it onto the battlefield tapped. And now Wylith triggers, I get to draw 4 cards.
Yep.
And I am swinging at you for 5.
I will take 5 commander.
Alright. Cool beans. Alright, so now we're in I'll go ahead and for my second main with all these lovely new cards. What's SRAM's power and toughness, please?
They're a 4/3.
4/3.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and I will go ahead and tap 2 to play a Stoneforge Mystic. And side note, I gotta show it off.
Ooh. Is that one of the from the collector boxes?
That's a Double Masters box topper.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the extended art foil box topper, whatever we want to call it. I'll put it over here. She's so pretty. So as she enters the battlefield, I get to she'll enter tapped because of your.
Yep. And I'll gain a life.
Yeah, you got the life, and I get to search my library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it into my hand, then shuffle my library. As I'm doing this, I will pass turn,
Okay.
and then show you what I take when I take it.
So on your end step, I'll tap the scepter to deal 1 damage to you.
Alright.
And then I'll untap for my turn.
Takes the 1.
Draw. That helps me out a lot. Drawing this card. Play a plains.
Where is it?
I will tap 3 to play Sword of Feast and Famine.
Ooh, can you read that off?
Yeah, so equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and from green. And whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, the player discards a card, and you untap all lands you control.
Okay.
It will trigger Saram for me to draw a card. Then I will tap 2
Okay.
to equip Sword of Feast and Famine to Saram. So now they are a 6/5, I think? Yeah.
Alright. That's what I want.
And then I will go to combat. I will swing for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 starting out, and then it makes the other token, so it'll be 11.
Alrighty. I will be taking
And
11.
6 is Saram.
6 is Saram, okay.
And the Sword of Feast and Famine will trigger, so you'll have to discard a card, and then I'll untap my lands.
Alright, 1 sec. I'm taking 11 life total? 11
Yeah.
11. Commander damage, add 6 to it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm up. You've dealt me 13 commander damage.
Okay. Then it causes me to untap my lands.
Alright.
And second main, I will tap 6 to equip one of my mini tokens here with Argentum armor.
What's that one?
That's the one that equipped creature gets +6/+6, and whenever the equipped creature attacks, destroy target permanent.
Now that token's tapped though, right?
Yeah, all my creatures are tapped right now.
Alright. Alright, well.
And I will pass.
Alright, well, first off, the equipment that I took from Stoneforge is Maul of the Skyclaves.
Oh, okay.
And it is, Maul of the Skyclaves is a, I'll read it because you're about ready to find out. It is a 3-drop equipment that gives my creature +2/+2, flying, and first strike.
Yep.
So keep on. I'm gonna just give up on shuffling there, and I still have to discard a card.
Yep.
And I set my hand down right here. I will go ahead and discard the Wild Ricochet, and now I will untap and draw. Possible. Alright, let's see if there's so put it over here. Land for turn. And one second, I'm mathing.
It's never a good sign when somebody's mathing.
Math is for blockers, by the way. So I gotta do this a little bit early. Alright, so. Alrighty, I will tap 2/1 to play Maul of the Skyclaves, attaching it to Wylith.
Yep.
Alright, so he is now a 7/6 with flying, first strike, trample, I get to look at the top card if it's a land and he has hexproof, yada yada yada. Protection from creatures, you know. I will play a tap to play a Luminarch Aspirant. She is a 1/1 cleric, human cleric. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control.
Yep.
I will enter combat, putting that counter on Wylith, being an 8/7, and I will swing in the air. I will swing with the Mystic, 1 on the ground, 8 in the air, and I trigger the Explorer. I look, it is not a land. You don't have anybody to block, right?
No. All my stuff's tapped.
Alright, so tap 2 here to play Boros' Charm, giving my creature double strike. That's 16 damage in the air, and that should be 21 commander damage.
See, yeah, you've done 5 to me. So yeah, that's exact.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my.
That's exactly what I was like. I got a math. I think I've got the mana. I think I've got the oh man, it was down to the T. Oh man.
I thought about last turn just equipping the Argentum armor instead of doing the Sword of Feast and Famine. Because then I would have been able to blow up one of your equipments.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would have helped me a lot, probably.
Oh, you big time. I was thinking that same thing. I was like, oh no, he's going to take, whatever off. Because at the time it wouldn't have been Maul, but it could have been anything that pumped it. Like, you could have done Mask of Avacyn, and if you would have done that, he wouldn't have had hexproof, and that would have lost my 1 point of damage. And that was pretty fun. Oh, wow, dude, I can't believe that. That was awesome. That was a nail biter. That was a great game.
It was going back and forth there for so long too.
Honestly, your deck, as soon as you started playing, I was like, dude, his deck is so much more aggro than mine. This right here, this card saved me. The Mystic.
I need to get the Mystic.
The Mystic, the Boros Charm. I was reading on it. I was like, I almost used it a turn or 2 earlier to kill SRAM, because that's why I asked, and you were like, oh, he's a 4/3. I was like, oh, I can get rid of that. And then I looked down and I was like, oh no, that double strike will come in handy. Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. You want to do best 2 out of 3? You got time for that?
Yeah, I got time for that.
All right. Awesome, man. And I'll let you choose. You going first, or are you going to, you like to draw?
I think I'll go first.
Sounds good, man.
Also, I reset it so it doesn't have your commander on there right now.
I can change that. Big easy.
There we go.
I've played so much commander on this that they should just assume that I'm playing Wylith. Oh gosh, man. Cool beans. So, Commander isn't usually the best out of 3 format, correct?
Yeah, it's Commander. Usually in the tournaments, you'll be sitting at a table of up to 4, and whoever wins that goes on to the winners table.
Okay. So there's no.
But they do also have 1v1 Commander as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And no, there's no sideboard for Commander. Well, it's also depends on your play group, really. There is a rule 0 for Commander, basically. Rule 0 is basically saying that the official rules for Commander are more of a baseline that your play groups will branch off of whenever you are all comfortable to do so.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So, like, if your play group wants to play banned cards, or they want to play a card from, like, let's say, Unhinged inside their decks, if the whole play group allows it, then it's perfectly fine.
Nice. I did get like an unhinged pack in one of my random cube things that I think I got from Star City. But yeah, I was gonna bridge shuffle. And I was like, no, that's not. I don't do that.
I have never had a reason to use it yet, but I really would love to build a commander deck around. Where is it? I know it's around right here. I'm going through my cards right now to see it. There it is. I really would love to build Earl of Squirrel.
I'm trying to
As a fill-in commander. Because it's not a legendary creature, sadly, but I would love for it to actually be that.
Oh man, I've never seen that card. 3-drop 4/4 squirrel walk.
It's a 6-drop 4/4.
Oh,
Because it has the ability Squirrel Link. So Squirrel Link is damage dealt by this creature that also causes you to create that many 1/1 squirrel creature tokens. And the creature tokens you control are squirrels in addition to their other creature types, and then other squirrels get +1/+1.
nice. Honestly, one day we might have to do like a jank, a game of like just straight up jank, either commander or like brawl if you really only find 60 cards or something. And our commander has to be something out of unhinged or unset or, you know, one of the unglued type, the unsets.
I really wanted to challenge somebody to, there's so many different, alternate win cards that just win on the spot or, win after a certain amount of turns. I'd love to challenge somebody to, both of us choose a alternate win condition that our opponent has to build a deck for. So, if I chose Approach of the Second Sun, you had to build Approach of Second Sun deck, and, Mechanized Production, if you chose that for me, I would have to build a deck around that.
Okay.
Seems like it would be pretty fun. We definitely had to put some rules on there where that, because we already know how we're going to be winning with the deck.
Yeah.
So we had to make rules on, we're not going to be just playing hate for that card. We're not going to be playing, card like Unmoored Eco that you name a card and then immediately remove it from that person's deck.
So pretty much each player comes up with you have to build a deck around this card, and then the other player's like, all right, well, I'm coming up with the ban list for your deck then.
Yeah. Basically, we each come up with some sort of ban list for our deck to make it so we can't just play something to stop our opponent from doing anything.
I get you, man. That definitely sounds fun. I don't know if I have enough cards to do anything viable, but that sounds fun. I do actually want to ask you, too, did you have a Sliver Commander deck?
Yeah. It's right now, it's still... some of it has been taken out to add into my other deck. My other deck is Sisei Weatherlight Captain, where it's basically Legend Tribal. So most of the ramp spells or stuff like that was in my Slivers has gone to it right now.
Gotcha.
And mainly just because of the fact that Slivers are just not fun to really play or play against.
Oh. Well, I was looking to build a Sliver deck, and I was going to see which legendary Sliver, you thought was the best commander.
So there's two different routes that you could really go with it. I like the first Sliver. The first Sliver has a lot of synergy with the deck.
Okay.
But then other than that, you have the 5-color one that Slivers have Indestructible, where you could actually change the deck into more of a Voltron deck.
Okay.
Because as soon as it enters, it just gives itself Indestructible, and then you can just build things around that.
Okay, that makes sense, man. I think that's Overlord.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, is your screen still good?
No.
Okay.
I stuck my deck under there and it did not show anything.
I was gonna say it says loading in the bottom left here.
Eventually, it'll show up my camera.
It's all good.
Just gotta keep refreshing until it finally does.
Yeah.
There it is.
Cool, cool. Oops, we pulled this bad boy down just a little bit.
Flip my video so it actually looks correct.
There we go. Alrighty. So, you shuffling?
I'm good.
Alright.
I've been shuffling the whole time. I figured I'd do it again since the camera just turned on.
Gotcha. Sounds good, man. You ready for game 2 then?
Yep.
Alright, game 2. Website. That's what I thought. Alright, you on the play, right?
Yep.
I don't even care what's in that hand.
I will keep this.
One land, not a fan. They do have some weird lands in this pre-con here, where it's mainly,
Yeah, they do.
it's mainly like, hey, this comes in tapped, and it taps for colorless later on. But if you spend like 6 mana, it'll do something. It might not. It's doubtful that it'll be useful, but just letting you know that it's an uncommon.
I think the way that, like the ones who put these decks together, I think the way that they build their mana base is like, okay, we need one good land in there that makes it seem like the mana base could do good. Rest tap lands.
Yes. For sure. I was like, just throw this card away and put a basic in. Come on. Let me do something.
Give me some special land that like doesn't enter tapped under certain conditions, and then the rest of it's just it just enters tapped.
Exactly. Castle Embrance. Alright.
I wish they'd throw in more of the cards that came out in I think it was Commander. It wasn't Commander Legends. It was what was it? It was maybe it was, but the lands that they don't enter tapped if you have 2 or more opponents. I wish they would put those in the pre-con decks, because those are mainly going to be used in Commander.
I do agree, and they did come out in Legends. I think one was like Champion of the Vault, or I can't remember. Something Arena was one, but yes, I know what you're talking about. Side note, I will be keeping my hand.
Okay. I will play a Plains, and I will pass.
Alright. Plains and pass. And my turn. Draw. I will play the ever popular Command Tower. And I will tap and I will play a Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear is a 1-drop artifact equipment, legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. It also has the ability I can tap 1 permanent your opponents control, lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Equip cost of 2. Now I will pass turn.
Right. Draw for turn. Play a Plains. And play Saram. I will pass it back.
Well, alright. Whoops. Double.
Oh.
Double pass. I swear I didn't pass that fast. Untap draw. Let's throw out a Plains. Let's throw out tap and play the Bone Splitter. It is a 1-drop artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equipment cost of 1. And I'll pass turn.
Right. So I will untap. I will draw. Play a Plains for turn. Let's see. So I will tap 3 and play Kimba Regent. So it has, at the beginning of your upkeep, I create a 2/2 white cat creature token for each equipment attached to it.
Timeout. Can we back this up? You're
It's frozen again, isn't it?
I swear that I passed your turn, and I don't think you ever tapped.
Oh man, here we go again.
All good, man.
One of these days I'll have a webcam that doesn't do this to me.
Hey, we're just working the bugs out right now, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, it's back again. Watch it immediately freeze.
There we go. All right. So
Alright,
it looks like
so-
we got an extra land on the field now.
yep. So I will tap 3 to play Kimba. That's the one that at the beginning upkeep makes a 2/2 white cat creature token for each equipment attached to it.
Okay.
And then, since you don't have a creature yet, I will swing for 2 with Saram.
All right. Takes the 2 and adds that to the commander damage.
And I will pass it back.
All right.
Hopefully it stays unfrozen by the time it gets back.
I'll hurry up and turn here. All right, draw for turn. All right. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna tap a. I'm gonna throw down a mountain real quick. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3. Bring Wildlife onto the field. I'll pass turn.
Well, it's still gone.
Oh, cool.
Draw for turn. I will tap 3 for Sword of Body and Mind. It'll trigger Saram to draw me a card.
Nice.
Then Sword of Body and Mind is equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and from blue. And whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I create a 2/2 green wolf creature token, and that player mills 10 cards.
Okay.
And I will. Let's see, they're just a 2/2, correct?
Yeah.
Wildlife?
Wildlife is a 2/2.
I will swing with my 2/4 Kimba.
I'll take 2.
And then I will pass it back to you.
All right. Untap, draw. Play a plains for turn. And let's go on ahead and sort of body and mind, or body and mind's one you got on the field, right?
Yeah.
Does it give it a power and toughness boost as well?
Yeah, it gives it +2/+2.
Okay. 4/3. If you throw it on Saram, but you're probably gonna throw it on the cat, so you can field and go wide. I gotcha. Let's do some of this, and I'm actually not worried on that one. Let's throw the tap here, command zone, and I will play a Spirit Mantle. It is an enchantment. It will give enchant creature +1/+1 and protection from creatures. So I will put that on Wylith. Wylith is now a 3. There it is. Wylith is now a 3/3.
Yep.
And I will pass turn, sir.
Alright. Still unfroze. So that's good.
Nice. I even took
I
my
would draw for turn. So I will go ahead cast Shadow Spear,
nice.
which will cause me to draw a card from Sharam.
Nice.
Then I will tap 1 for Bone Splitter,
Nice.
which will draw me a card from Sharam.
Oh yeah.
And I will go ahead, just pay 1 and equip Kimba with the Bone Splitter.
Okay.
And I will pass my turn.
How much is the sword? How much is his equipment cost?
It is 2.
Okay. All right. I will untap and draw. Okay, that's easy. Go ahead and play a plains for turn, and I will pay I'll pay 2 and equip the Shadow Spear. So now he's a 4/4 trample lifelink protection from creatures. We're just going to go ahead and make that yeah, we're just going to go ahead and make that a 6/4 because I'm going to tap and attach the Bone Splitter onto it.
Yep.
So he is throwing 6 damage out. I am entering combat, swinging with Wylith. I draw 3 cards.
Yep. And I will take it because the protection with Spirit Mantle makes it so I can't block it.
Yes. Alright, so you're taking that. You're throwing 6 commander damage on the field, on the board.
Yep.
And then I will pass turn.
Right. I will untap. Draw for turn. I forgot the upkeep trigger. I make a 2/2 cat.
Oh, okay.
Just 1 from the Bone Splitter.
Gotcha.
Then I will pay 2. Equip Kimba with the sword of Body and Mind.
Gotcha.
Then I will go to combat
Okay.
and swing for 6.
Alrighty. Before damage, I will tap and I will play Seal Away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens.
Yep, Seal Away. I will exile your cat guy and then yeah, so all your equipment goes back over yonder, and
Yep.
that's the only thing you declared attacking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will be your go.
Alright.
Alright, the discard for turn as well. So, I will discard Blightsteel Colossus, and it makes it so it gets shuffled in.
Oh, nice. Well done, well done. Alright, well then yeah, I'll let you shuffle and I will untap and draw. Go ahead and play a mountain for a turn. Throw on oh my gosh. Throw on tap 3, and I will play Mall of the Skyclaves.
Yep.
Putting it on to Wyleth. So now he is an 8-8. I'm sorry, he's an 8-6. Flying protection for. Oh my gosh, I gained 6 life last turn. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you know what? I missed that. That's my fault. I didn't gain it. But now we'll move into combat here. It doesn't even matter, man. Move into combat. I swing with Wyleth. That's in the air, and I draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have any responses, sir?
No.
Well, I'm not joking, dude. I literally just drew fucking Boros. I'll go ahead and give him double strike. 16 in the air. I gained 16.
Yeah, that happens.
And that means that is 22 commander damage?
Yep, that's game.
Awesome. I'm not even joking, dude. I literally drew Boros right off of this attack trigger.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have anything I could do.
Oh man, Maul of the Skyclaves giving him flying. I was like, that's good. That's awesome. So this deck actually is it works pretty well whenever I'm one-on-one. Nice. And then I need an Aetherflux Reservoir. I've got 52 left. if worst case scenario, I'm throwing 50 your way.
That's why I use it in every deck. I think every single one of my commander decks has at least one, has one of them in there.
Nice. Well, I don't blame you on that one, man. That's something I'll look into.
Now I just need to get Sarah Ascendants to put in everything.
Oh yeah. I don't blame you on that one. Sarah, is that the one that if you start out with 7 or more?
If you have over like 30 life, it gets like +4/+4.
And flying, and it ends up being 1-drop, what, 5/5 fly? Excuse me, 5/5 flyer or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, Saracen, it's gonna be. Yeah, I also need to look into that one. That's a good idea, man. Gosh. Nice. Well, very fun game, sir.
Yeah.
Very fun. And I'm liking the Wyleth, liking SRAM. Honestly, you are right. SRAM has much better card draw. But luckily, I definitely lucked out with Wyleth, pulling the flying double strike.
One in the same way for both games.
Yeah, really, flying double strike with protection from creatures. Little out there, but awesome, sir. Well, for the end of my video here, we are streaming on Twitch, but for the end of my video here, do you want to go ahead and plug your channels, let people know how they can reach out and watch your stuff?
Yeah, so to find me on Twitch, my name is the Drifter227 on there. I usually try to stream either MTG or like Path of Exile or Rocket League on there right now, but I'm trying to branch out to more games whenever I can. And then on YouTube, you can find me at Drifter227. It's probably be in the link of his description. Link in his description. But yeah, that's the two best areas to find me at.
Cool. I will definitely make sure that there's a link to your Twitch and YouTube in the description of this video, sir. But yeah, definitely had a lot of fun playing some Commander. Definitely down to do it again, and interesting to see what other games and other stuff you're gonna be throwing out on the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, thanks everybody for watching. We're going to sign off for LeatherfaceMTG, and make sure to check out Drifter227 over on his YouTube channel, because I believe this gameplay will be posted over there as well.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, And hopefully you have a fun day playing some Magic, and I'll see you on the next video.